people on the left that are working contrary to the American people and to the American agenda. Look at what Comey said today. He came out and said, well, if you don't vote Democrat, I mean, if you're an American, you got to vote Democrat. What kind of person says this? The FBI director should be ashamed of himself. He should be ashamed that he ran the Bureau really culturally into the ground, that agents have suffered because of the way he handled things. Director Brennan did the same thing, calling President Trump treasonous. It's just false and on its face. But instead, Brennan is bordering sedition. So these are problems that are becoming...
Is it true? Because I have sources telling me that Brennan was actually spreading the phony dossier.
I have been in contact, and I wanted to let you know, I've been in contact with Brennan's people. I have spoken with them today. I was told that Brennan is standing by his word, that he did not know anything about the contents of the dossier until December 2016. Now, he did hear about the dossier, according to people that I've spoken with, and I find it hard to believe that although reporters all over Washington, D.C. knew about this dossier, that the CIA director knew nothing about it. So I have to stick with what I've been told, but that's what I was told today. I think we're going to find a
CIA director that is so radical and political now, Dr. Gorka, that he was radical and political during the campaign as well, and that becomes a big problem for him, doesn't it?
I think Sarah's point, Sean, is incredibly important. Never, never in the history of the FBI has a director been fired for cause, and then within a year he is making public statements about who Americans should vote for in the next election. Never before, ever since the CIA was created after World War II, have we had a former CIA director make seditious statements and calling the president a traitor publicly. This is absolutely outrageous. These people
I think he's feeling the heat. I think he's up to his eyeballs in all this deep state garbage. And I think the media has just been played by him, and his radical views voting communist never left him.
Yes, well, I mean, think of it, 1976, you vote for the Communist Party in 1976. That's just 14 years after the Cuban Missile Crisis.
All right,
it's the height of the Cold War.
Yeah, Sarah, last word.
Well, Sean, this is why it's so important that the oversight committees be allowed to continue conducting their investigation, that the Department of Justice turn over the documentation that was requested so that the American people actually know what happened here. This is extraordinarily dangerous to the Republic and to our country and to the foundation our country is built on. We've got to know the truth.
And the most important question, Sean, why did Crossfire Hurricane start? That's the most important question. And who started it?
All right, guys.